Hello friends, this is William with Believe Unlimited. Today I want to talk to you about Google, and not the Google that you think, not the Google that we all use on our search engines, on our computers, our phones, or whatever, but the Google that we have in our mind, the ability we have in ourselves to seek out and search for solutions to the challenges that we have in our life. When we are going through experiences and things are hard and we're frustrated and we don't know what the solution is, we can get so caught up in what the problem is that we fail to look for the solutions in our experience. So just an exercise that I've been taught by some really successful people and people that have learned how to do this for themselves, and something that I've learned to do. And it's a learnable skill. It's not that difficult, but it's a discipline. It's setting yourself up for the solution. And how we do that is when we are in the situation and trying to find the solution, we sometimes overlook the solution that can be very present to us, but we don't see it because we can't see past what's happening. So what we can do, and what we could do, is set our minds in motion to use our subconscious in our sleep time, because we know our subconscious is always conscious of itself and in operation, because we wake up every morning. We wake up after a sleep. That means that our subconscious kept our heart going, kept our breathing going, kept us alive. It kept processing the foods. It kept operating the blood. Everything in our body keeps working when we're asleep. So our subconscious is always working for us. And that is actually the actual true goal of the subconscious, is to do everything it can to give us everything that we desire. That's what the subconscious does. And what we occasionally do, and most times I find the world and work and all of this can beat into us, is always looking at the problems of what's going on in the world. If you watch the news, it's always about the problems in the world, always are the problems with the government, problems with the climate, problems with it's problems. And not often do we talk about solutions. And the solutions are the good news stories, and that they just slip in once in a while on the news and they pass right by. The solutions are always present for every problem that we have. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a problem, because the problem can't exist without a solution. The same as a solution doesn't exist without a problem. So when we use our minds and we set our minds in motion to search for a solution, the solutions will come. We will become aware of the solutions. So in an exercise to find solutions to situations that we're struggling with or that we're going through and we want resolution, what we can do is, as we're preparing for sleep, to not Google, but to read a book, so we don't have that light shining in our eyes prior to it sets the rhythms and everything in our eyes. It sets us into a different state. But when we read a book, what we can do is we can shift our mind into a learning process. As we're reading, we set it into a learning process, and then we set an intention. As we are preparing for sleep, we set an intention, and we ask that our subconscious do a search for the solution, and we allow that solution to come to us. And you'll be shocked at how often you'll set your intention for a solution, and always have a pen and paper ready, because you'll wake up with ideas of how to create a solution for that. You'll wake up with ideas on how to resolve the situation that you're in. Because when we set an intention prior to going to sleep, our subconscious will continue that intention. And when we're going to bed with the worries and the troubles and, oh my God, and I can't sleep, and I toss and I turn, we wake up refreshed because our subconscious has been going all night thinking about the problem, and we wake up with fresh view of the problem. And we don't set our intention and our shift our mind to search for the solution. So use your mind, use your subconscious, just like you were searching on Google. Search your mind for the solution, because you have the ability to troubleshoot, trouble solve, to resolve any of the situations that you're in. However, you have to shift out of the problem mode to the solution mode. And the best way to do that is to read good books. And there's many good books. And if you want to know which books I would recommend, you can ask. Just reach out and comment, and I'll share some good books, some books that help me shift. And you'll find out that by purposefully, diligently discipline ourselves into creating our mind into a solution-seeking thought process, that we'll be able to resolve troubles and situations in a quicker manner with less turmoil. So learning to search your mind is key. And the second most important part to this is to put good information into your mind, so that you have a wealth of knowledge to glean from to create the solution. So continue to put good information in, and then set your intention to search your mind for the solution, and be solution orientated rather than always worried about the problem. Simple tips. That's all it is today, is a simple tip on how to search your mind. Just Google it. Not literally, but you know what I mean. So I know you're awesome, and I want you to remember, you stay awesome, and we'll look forward to seeing you real soon.